You see fires on the news all the time.
Fast-moving wildfire there threatens homes. 1,500 acres burned in what's being called the Canyon Fire.
You see firemen portrayed in movies.
Because you're never going to be able to look out into the wilds and see that pure beauty again. It's going to feel like the end of the world. As long as you can breathe, you can survive.
But what is life really like for a firefighter?
All right, guys, welcome to fire station number 7, the city of Corona. Let's go take a look around. This is firefighter Dan Yonan. He's also an AV specialist.
How you doing?
And firefighter Brett Pankeroff.
How's it going, guys? All right, so come on, we'll give you a tour of the station. Right here, this is our front area where we have a couple things. Printer, which we get our calls from. Once we get a call, somebody calls 911, printer will print out a piece of paper showing us where to go, what the call is, what the emergency is, and have all the information. We have a couple phones, go directly to our dispatch center. If we need to call them, all we do is pick up the phone and go straight to the dispatch center.
I'm Brett Pancroft. I'm a firefighter. Initially, I wanted to be a pilot when I had started high school, and I had gone down that road to where I had an appointment to the Air Force Academy in Colorado. Then the events of 9/11 happened when I was a sophomore in high school. I actually went to EHS. After those events, I kind of rethought my career path. Was still considering the military, but kind of saw what happened in the Twin Towers and then the rescue efforts afterwards with the fire department personnel and the USAR teams, and that inspired me to become a firefighter. We had a large commercial warehouse fire in the center of town, probably about a 30,000 square foot warehouse that had a lot of propane tanks and the kind of things of that nature, and then there was potential building collapse toward the end of the fire. So that was one of the most dangerous. I remember some explosions and some of the shrapnel from those explosions kind of coming pretty close. The best thing about being a firefighter is kind of just the community aspect and the teamwork that goes into just kind of, in our minds and hearts, creating a difference within our local community and then also within ourselves.
This right here is what you think it is. It is a kitchen. At the fire department, we work 48-hour shifts. So in that time we have to eat. We cook all of our own meals. We work and eat as a crew, just like you would at home with your families. My name is Daniel Yonan. I am a firefighter paramedic with the City of Corona Fire Department. I was a fire explorer at the age of 14. I became a fire explorer just to kind of see how it was like, see what it was like, see if it would be something that would interest me. Once I got in, that's when my interest in becoming a firefighter really began. I started realizing that I had a calling, I had a desire to go out and help people and to make a positive impact in the community in which I work. And that's really what it came down to. It's just the desire to want to go out and make a difference and do something good. The best thing about being a firefighter, the best thing about being a firefighter is kind of what I've already alluded to a little bit. We can make a positive impact in our community. This is the firefighter dorm. It's one big hallway with multiple little spots, little cubby holes that have beds in them and our lockers.
My name's Trevor Walsh. I'm a fire captain. I didn't really know what I wanted to be in high school, and got in trouble and got kicked out and was living with my sister, and her neighbor was a Marietta fireman and took me under his wing, became a mentor to me, made me go down to Fire Explorers. I was a senior in high school and fell in love with it. Ran a couple calls, loved hanging out with the guys and making a difference. It's not just the calls. Obviously every time the bell goes off, we respond and save a life, change a life. Firemen have a very unique job. No matter what's going on and how bad it is, that person call 911, the fireman will say, where are you at, what do you need, that's it. We jump on a truck, we get there, we fix their problem, We ask them if they need anything else, and then we leave. The nice and neat and special thing about being a fireman is the sense of community, not only on the job and when it's required, but off.
All right, so right here we have fire engine 7. Fire engine 7 is a type 1 fire engine. It has a water tank on it, it has a fire pump on it, has 500 gallons of water that we can put out fires with. We have our fire hoses that are pre-connected, meaning that they're connected already into the pump, so all we have to do is pull them out, pull some of these levers, and we can get water running through them. Other hoses are not connected, and we have to physically pull it out and connect it up to our discharges over here. In each compartment we have all kinds of different things. We have a bunch of tools that allows us to do our job. We have axes, what's called Halligan, a bunch of different pry bars and things that allow us to get into a house that is on fire, or to make access through a window, or whatever we need to do. We have all the tools necessary to do our job. Up top we have some ladders, if you see them. We use our ladders to access second stories, to get into different structures. I myself am a paramedic. We have paramedic gear here that allows us to essentially bring the emergency room to your house. That noise that you're hearing is our exhaust removal system. Studies have shown that the diesel exhaust has been leading to cancer in firefighters, so we have an exhaust removal system that gets all the harmful gases, exhaust, out of our station. So that's what you hear running.